Hello friends, I have a question for you. Suppose I'm getting an Excel file which is getting updated on a weekly basis and I'm going to use that file in Power BI desktop to create my report. What should be the common workaround? First step, I need to establish a connection with that Excel file and Power BI desktop using Power Query Editor or Get Data option, and then do the ETL data modeling and then finally creating a report. That is a simple first step. The second step is if the file name is same, whenever I receive a new file, I'll just replace the old file. Since the file name is same, only thing I need to go to Power BI desktop and just refresh the connection and my report is updated. But the problem is if you get the file with a changed name, then you need to do certain housekeeping. First of all, change the name, replace the old file, then refresh the data and so on. Sometimes the file names are more complicated, maybe they are not well structured and you are using many files, then it is not easy to do the housekeeping and update the files. Let me add one more problem statement here. For example, my data has got 4 columns. Every week 4 columns are getting updated. First column is date, second column is name, and few more columns are there. First week, first column is date, second week is name. In the second week, first column is name and the second column is date. That means data structure is also getting changed. If you connect Excel or CSV file directly and use Power BI desktop, this is not possible to manage that kind of data set. In today's video, I'm going to discuss about that problem statement, how to manage such kind of data sets without doing much work, and just by pressing the refresh button, we should be able to get our information updated in Power BI desktop and my report should be ready. To understand this, please keep watching this video and let me discuss about it. Let me begin with a regular workaround, that is selecting a file and getting the data. So this is the file I'm using, week 1, and it has got 5 columns: sales rep, item, amount, quantity and date, and the nature of the data is sheet. It can be a table also, but I'm using only the sheet. And now I need to get into Power BI and need to get into Power Query Editor. So there I can select the new source. The source is Excel and I'm selecting week 1 and press open. This is going to create a problem to you because I want to first show you what happens when you have change in the name of the file. So I'm selecting sheet 1 and I'm loading this data into Power Query Editor, and then I'm just closing and apply to load this data to the data model, and now I have a single table data model. Now I need to create a visualization. Just let me add a matrix table. There I'm adding date to the rows, sales rep to the columns and make the date only date, and then quantity into the value so that you have a proper visual. And this is a regular data load. But if I change the name of the file, what happens? So let me change the date format so that it will be a smaller date. And now I'm just getting into Excel. So imagine I got the file in the next week with a different name. So let me go to let me say change the values first. So date column I'm just putting in the front. So I'm making it complicated and I'm just saving this file first. Close the file, go to the folder. There I'm changing the name of the file to week 2. So this is the only file I'm getting every week. So I need to deal with only single file. So now if I get into Power BI and if I try to refresh this data, so this will throw an error saying that I'm not getting sheet 1 in the file called week 1. I don't have any file called week 1. So this is not accepting. So what I need to do, I need to get into the Power Query Editor and either I need to go to the source and change the file name here so that the data will flow. Otherwise, I need to do the housekeeping by getting into the folder and change the file name. So this is a kind of housekeeping which is not really advisable. And now we have changed the data also. Obviously, whatever the column shifting from here to there will not be accepted by Power BI because this is not a right way of doing. But there is a workaround to make it proper and make it easy. The solution is very simple. Instead of using Excel file directly as a source of data, let us use the folder itself. So let me jump into Power BI and then get into transform data, that is Power Query Editor, new source, and then more option, because I need to select a folder option from the get data dialog, and then connect. Instead of selecting a file, now I'm selecting a folder. Folder name is Vijay, press OK. And now the data will be loaded. Let me combine and transform data. Now the data is showing the preview. So combine folders, what are all you need to combine. I'm selecting OK. Then the data is getting loaded into Power Query Editor. Now I need to just close and apply so that the data will be loaded to the model. Now I can create a visualization. So let me select matrix table. Let me change the format of the date to a normal date, and then date into the rows and make it only date, and then sales representative to columns and quantity into values, so that the data is coming up like this. Now let us see some changes. So let me go to Excel and let me select that file. First of all, I'm just shifting the columns. Date column I'm placing in the sales representative column, and sales representative column to date column. So just swapping the columns. And I'm saving this file first, closing the file. I'm going to the folder. Now I'm changing the name of the file to week 2. So earlier we did this, but we were not successful, but this time it is simple. Now if I go to refresh, and if I refresh it, you can see the data is actually coming up. And now, even though you have shifted the columns from one place to another, the data is actually showing the proper visualization. So the remedy is, if you have that kind of data where you have dynamic file names or shifting of the data from one column to another column, but the column name should be similar, otherwise you will not get this result, so that you can use only the folder option. Instead of using Excel or CSV, start using folder. You will get the final outcome like this. I hope you like this video. If you have any comments or feedback, please mention them in the comment section. Your feedback is very important to me. I'm coming up with many more tips on Power BI, Excel, VBA, PowerPoint. To get notified, please do subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed. Thanks for watching.